gang violence and other kind of violence.
Get away! I could be at work, at school, in my car, and I can still get shot by the police, but I can get shot anywhere.
So it is what it is.
What's good, Shadow Realm? It's a Black Gen Z Mindset. Make sure you go ahead and like, comment, share, subscribe, and let's get into the video.
Last hour, we're learning more about the shooting that killed a woman in the backseat of an Uber. She was riding on Lindbergh Drive in Buckhead at the time, not far from I-85, as you can see from this map here. That's where Atlanta News First Rachel Aragon is live tonight with what we know about this victim. Rachel, scary stuff.
She go.
It really is. In fact, Atlanta police telling me earlier the investigation here is still very active. And while they have not yet identified the victim in this shooting, we did see earlier plenty of shell casings and evidence markers along this portion of Lindbergh Drive.
And they lit it up, man. This woman who was deleted, she was well known on social media, a Guyanese social media influencer. I mean, them Africans, they're taking some hits, okay? They're taking some hits. We had another club owner who got clapped up in the A a few months ago, so it's not looking good at all.
In Buckhead before 4:30 this morning.
It sounded like a war was going on outside. I was shook.
Residents near Lindbergh Drive say they woke up to shell casings on the ground and to the sound of cars doing donuts and sounds of gunshots.
I mean, like, usually when you hear gunshots, it's just like pow, 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 and then that's over with quick little 2 seconds, but that lasted for about a good 20 seconds.
Police say a 30-year-old woman was gunned down while riding in the back seat of an Uber black Escalade.
I don't know what happened, but it's sad.
Atlanta News First spoke briefly at the scene with the Uber driver. Despite the Cadillac Escalade being struck by many bullets, the driver says he was not hurt and says the victim was his only passenger.
Wow, so that couldn't have, I mean, I guess it could have, but this is one of the very few times we see the community with superb aim. Unfortunately, you know, usually they scattering all over the place. This one, they knew their target and they hit it. You know, a lot of these women, they do get caught up in some serious stuff. Okay, helping dudes finesse dudes, helping dudes rob dudes, all types of different things, setting dudes up, drugging dudes. I mean, these women are scandalous out here, especially these women with these big social media followings. A lot of them are just not good people.
Police say the woman was apparently targeted and there could be multiple shooters.
We need to backtrack. We need to figure out where she came from. So our investigators have a lot of work to do on this one.
In a statement to Atlanta News First, Uber says in part their thoughts are with the victim's family and they are standing by to assist police with their investigation. Atlanta police say the Uber driver is being cooperative with the investigation. They're now focused on figuring out why someone would target and kill this passenger.
Right now, we're just asking anyone if they saw anything, heard anything, to call Crime Stoppers where they can remain anonymous.
And Atlanta police say the shooting may have started about a mile away on Buford Highway near Lennox Road and Cheshire Bridge. They say there was a report call and shooting there before the shooting here, but right now they say they are still working to see if those two incidents are connected. We're live in Buckhead. Rachel Aragon, Atlanta News First.
We are tracking new developments after a deadly shooting in Buckhead. Police say somebody targeted a woman riding in an Uber. We now know they are searching for more than one shooter. Atlanta police say they believe the gunman pulled up next to the SUV the woman was riding in. She had ordered an Uber Black. The driver was not hurt. Investigators emphasize that this shooting was targeted, and the Fulton County Medical Examiner's Office is now confirming the woman's name is Teisha Brewley.
So there you got it, Teisha Brewley. She got all the ratchet Atlanta markers, the collarbone tattoo, the long fake nails, fake lashes, fake hair, drawn on eyebrows. I mean, they're definitely a type out here. And they get into trouble and they like street dudes and they like getting their back blown out by street dudes. And they like getting involved in these street dudes schemes, whether it's scamming or robbing people, holding people up at gunpoint. I'm not saying that she did that per se, but this was targeted. She was involved, it appears. And, you know, she got deleted and fell to the hands of these super gremlins on demon time.
Family and friends say she was a popular Guyanese socialite and media influencer who lived close by. Today, the shooters who killed her are still on the run. So far, police have not identified any suspects. Neighbors who heard the gunfire tell us they're on edge.
It's scary. It's becoming very scary to live here.
I don't know what happened, but it's sad. Especially being that somebody got killed. That's real sad.
If you have information that could help Atlanta police, they're asking that you call Crime Stoppers.
Yo, what's good, BGZM News 17 family? I'm at the corner of Jesse Jackson and Marcus Garvey, and I got some bad news for you. As you can see, I lost my job. I'm out here living in cardboard boxes outside of boarded up vacant homes. YouTube said I'm done getting money out here in these streets. They even took my funky ass suit. So anything right now would help. So go ahead and hit that Cash App, hit that PayPal, hit that GoFundMe. Hell, cop the merch. Or if you want to make the long-term commitment to the Jinquavius Jackson Fund, join the Patreon so that I can continue to put out top-notch content each and every day. Also, check out the Rumble, where there is absolutely no censorship. Link in the description box below.
Hey, yo, ain't that nigga Jinquavius? Yo, I recognize.
No, that's not me no more.
Hey, yo, run your pocket.
Y'all terrible with this shit.
Do the opposite of Antonio Brown and take
What
all your
more do you want from me?
About an Uber passenger shot and killed in Buckhead, and police are telling 11 Alive that they believe that woman was actually targeted and her killer is still on the loose. 11 Alive Bobeth Yates is live close to where it took place on Lindbergh. So Bobeth, what's the latest?
Well, Ron, we found out the shots were fired at this intersection behind me. In fact, that second lane right there. And as police investigate, they're asking anyone with information to come forward.
It was rapid fire. It looks like she went down to the floor for cover.
Jahari Humbles described the shooting scene at the intersection of Lindbergh and Adena Drive.
You could see that, you know, something pretty bad had happened, and there was one person that didn't survive.
According to Atlanta Police Department, officers arrived on scene to find a person shot in a black Escalade being used as an Uber. We're told the passenger who was in the back of that vehicle was struck multiple times after a car drove up next to it and began firing into the vehicle.
This appears to be a targeted incident. As you can see the number of shell casings, there were multiple shooters. But again, we just don't have a whole lot to give out right now.
Police have not released the victim's name, but neighbors identify her as Teisha Brody and said she moved from Guyana with her brother.
It turns out she only lives in the next block, so she was less than a block away from home.
So she was almost at the crib, and they caught her, man. They caught her. Yeah, that's crazy.
I think they just caught her at the red light. It looks like that she was ambushed.
Police also tell me the driver of the Uber was not injured. And again, they're asking anyone with information to come forward. The number to Crime Stoppers is 404-577-TIPS. Live in Buckhead, Bobeth Yates, 11 Alive News.
And Bobeth, hopefully someone will come forward. Thanks a lot for the update. By the way, folks, we're going to stay on top of the story, bring you any new details on air and on live at 11alive.com.
Gang violence and other kind of violence.
Guess what? I could be at work, at school, in my car, and I can still get shot by the police. I can get shot anywhere.
So it is what it is.